Coach fired, coach hired. Pinto is out and Eduardo Lara is in as Colombia's national football team coach. Striking it rich, a major oil deposit discovered in the Llanos. Stolen, but still in Colombia. That's the word from police in Bogota on the still missing Goya engraving. Ghost stories. A legendary Colombian apparition is appearing to taxi drivers in Cali. And this man's wife locked him in the house, told him not to go out drinking with his buddies, so he climbed out the window, only to get shot by a neighbor thinking he was a thief.
Bringing Colombia to the world, this is RCN News with Brian Andrews.
Good afternoon. The Colombian Federation of Football fires the national team coach, George Luis Pinto, after a string of losses in the World Cup eliminations. It is the big story of the day here in Colombia, where fans are crazy about football.
Hey Brian, following two losses in the qualifying rounds for the Worldwide Soccer Championship, the Colombian Soccer Federation said goodbye to Jorge Luis Pinto, the head coach. His replacement, Eduardo Lara. The federation believes Lara's leadership will help the team advance toward the World Cup in South Africa 2010.
Our goal is to classify for next championship. For this reason, Jorge Luis Pinto no longer will be in charge of Colombian selection.
Eduardo Lara got the call to come around the team this morning in Cali.
Uno es un empleado de la federación y voy a cumplir.
As a Colombian Soccer Federation member, I'm going to be committed with all the work that this new challenge represents to me.
Se nos den de una buena manera.
The decision to fire Pinto comes 1 month before Colombia plays Paraguay in Bogota in the next round of eliminations. I'm Andres Restrepo for RCN News in English.
The big business news story of the day. There is oil in the Llanos. The Minister of Energy and Mines says Emerald Energy, a company from Great Britain, has discovered a brand new field in Meta capable of producing 100 million barrels of oil. This field is located between the towns of Castilla and Rubiales. This is the second new oil field discovery in Colombia just this week. Ecopetrol found a smaller field in Huela with the capability of producing 860 barrels of oil each day. Bogota is abuzz over the stolen Goya engraving we told you about last Friday. The engraving is called Sad Premonitions of What Must Happen. It was reported stolen last Thursday night from the Gilberto Alzate Gallery, where the exhibition is now taking place. Police believe that a well-thought-out robbery was planned by a group of people who specialized in art heists, and that the missing Goya is still here in Colombia. The gallery is offering a reward for the return of the masterpiece. We take you up to the coast now. Animal rights activists in Barranquilla have asked police to start cracking down on organized dog fights. It's a violent and popular sport. Police say residents of the city are training street dogs to fight, then holding matches in neighborhoods when people watch the dogs fight each other to the death. Let's head down to Cali now in a story about ghosts. Taxi drivers there say a phantasma or apparition has been appearing in the back of their taxi cabs late at night. They call her La Viuda Negra, or Black Widow. They say the ghost forces them to drive to Cali's cemeteries, where the Black Widow ghost then turns into a skull. Yeah, really creepy. I don't know how much I believe in ghost stories, but it is the talk of the taxistas in Cali this week. From Ibagué, a married couple is having a disagreement. The husband wants to go out drinking with his friends. The wife wants him to stay at home, so she locks him in the upstairs bedroom. The man, whose identity we are concealing, is now recovering from being shot in the shoulder by a neighbor. He wanted to go out drinking with his friends, but his wife told him no and locked him in the room. Well, he wasn't about to let the little woman have the last word, so he climbed out a window and was making his way around the side of the house when a neighbor confused him for a burglar and shot him. He's going to be fine, but we're not quite sure about their marriage. I'm Brian Andrews reporting from Bogota. We leave you today with a look at the Chiquiferia happening in Bucaramanga. That's RCN News in English. This is RCN bringing Colombia to the world.
This has been a presentation of RCN, Colombia's leader in news and leader in opinion.